All right, ready. And 5, 4, 3. 5, 4. Hey, sorry. Just what's up, everybody? How's it going? Welcome to the TRIDENTCast. That was a little joke opening. We're funny guys here. We're just we're doing the
5,
jokes.
4. Yeah.
Oh, Pants Queen, thank you for the sub. Yay, Pants Queen.
I look so terrible.
Oh. Brian loves that emote. I want everybody to make sure you spam it. We got a bunch of people here. We got E-Dub is here. Damien, Truffle85, Jester of Winter, as Rumas. Andy D is here. Andy Beads, Painty Pants, Sean, Soldiers of Giants, Rad Retro Life, ladies, all of our friends. Metal One, everybody's here.
All the ladies, all the fellas.
All the ladies. Hey, fellas. You know what we should do, because, this is the start of the TRIDENTcast.
I even send it over text.
Oh, he didn't say my name, Baron. I'm at Mini Metal. I didn't even see it. I didn't even know you were here.
Yeah, those are really
but I should have assumed.
It's a really flattering face.
But you know what we should do? We should do...
Con los terroristas.
And do the Harlem Shake! Ladies and gentlemen, that Harlem Shake goes... the faces of confusion.
Yeah, I don't... It's called Since I Never Go on the Discord, I have no idea what the fuck is going on right now.
No, that was our version of the Harlem Shake. I mean, that was before your time, obviously.
What?
This was like one of those
I
things.
still don't have any idea what the fuck is going on.
It's not just.
All of culture was doing it in 2013.
There was like 3 months. There were 3 months when everybody was doing the Harlem
like
Shake.
the whole world.
And we were down in the basement of the Crystal Corner, and I was like,
With Tiger Clutch.
with Tiger Clutch, and I'm like, I know the exact tempo of the Harlem Shake. We didn't have it up on the phone or anything. I'm just like, we're gonna do a Harlem Shake video, and I'm just like,
Is that the Harlem Shake?
no.
What the fuck is the Harlem Shake?
Ladies and gentlemen, I want Exhibit A. This man. Let me switch cameras over here so you can see him. This man right here does not know what the Harlem Shake is.
Obviously, I've heard of it. I just don't know exactly.
This is actually the first time I've heard of
it.
I think there is a move.
Then what is
Wow.
it? It's got to be it's a shake of something.
Wow.
Am I shaking my foot, my hand,
Wow.
my nose, my head? What
Shake
am
it
I
all.
doing?
Here I am studying composition in grad school like a moron. I should have
right?
obviously been doing this.
Yeah.
I'm in debt up to my eyeballs because of music school. I don't know what the Harlem Shake
Oh,
is.
Larry! Thank you so much for the. Thank you so much, Larry, for the gold. We're gonna drink to Larry, but actually, what we're gonna do is we're gonna actually drink to releasing the album.
Everything.
Hooray!
Yay.
We finished a new album. It's out now. Have you heard it? Do you like it? Is it okay? What do you think? Let us know. Email Brent at whitehouse.gov. Let him know. For the album release, we have something very special. We have the Goose Island Double Barrel Bourbon County Stout in a toasted barrel by Elijah Craig. And this comes in its own really cool, like, thingy. What would you call this?
It's almost
A
something.
canister?
Yes,
It's
like
like
a
what
canister
bourbon
that
comes
you would
in.
put like a nice scotch
Bourbon
or
or
something,
scotch.
or
Yeah.
a whiskey would come in.
My mouth is literally watering thinking
All right.
about this beer.
Yep, mine too.
Get that shitty light beer out of here. Okay, I want guesses in the chat. I want guesses in the chat. What is the ABV of
Genre?
this? It is, but I'm not going to tell you. What is the
Okay, I'm gonna
ABV
guess.
of the Bourbon County Stout? The person who gets closest to the ABV wins a prize. So we're gonna start. Oh, okay. So we got a bunch of
Game on.
guesses.
69.
69%. We got about 420%, 11%. Let's go around the room. Brett.
I'm gonna put it at a solid 18.2%.
18.2.
Let's say 14.
Brent. 14.
I'm gonna say 12.1.
12.1.
12.5.
Oh, guys.
Well,
You should have said 12.2.
I mean,
And then by Price is Right rules, you really like
That's
Yeah.
put the
because
screws to me.
I was actually going to say 12.5 earlier.
so
Okay.
by Price's Right rules, the winner of this wonderful game is Brent, because it is 16%. So you get a special prize. High five. There you go.
Well, I'm sure someone. Up there
Somebody else
won.
here probably got closer to it. It was all going by so quickly. I
I wish
couldn't.
I said 14.2. You're done.
I mean, yeah, he did.
Is his prize the high five?
Oh, Killboy, thank you for the sub. Yeah, that was his prize, the
Yeah,
high five.
Killboy.
Can we get fist bumps though, the rest of us?
I guess you can get a fist
Cool.
bump. That was good job.
I
Good
feel
play.
like that's
You are
cheating my high
definitely
five.
at
Oh,
it.
well, I'll give you an elbow bump then. Okay, there you go. Nobody else can have an elbow bump.
Someone asked a moment ago, how is this? If if you
As advertised.
it's akin to like a kind of like a Montucky cold
Can you give me the
snack.
can, mister?
Not super far afield from like a Hams or something like that too. Actually, I think I like the Hams better than this, but
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. The 2021 double barrel Elijah Craig
Elijah Wood shotgun.
the Elijah Wood Stout.
I never thought
Elijah
my
Wood
barrel.
mouth
Keep
could
your
water
secrets
over
there.
a beard, but it's literally happening.
All right, here you go. A little bit for
Aki being a
you.
whole mood right now.
A whole moose?
Yeah, whole moose.
You're a whole
Wait, what did he
moose.
say? I didn't quite hear it. Oh, send me some moose.
Peony Pan says you're being a whole mood right now, but being a whole moose is pretty high
here you go.
aspirations too.
Thank
When you can smell,
Heidi, come here.
when you can
Oh.
smell the thickness of it.
Oh my
man.
God.
And you can smell the glove.
I don't smell.
Wow, man.
But
Take a
if
whiff,
anyone
Brent.
is looking for me,
Yeah, you can
I'm
smell
here.
the thickness.
Hello.
I know exactly.
All right, here we go.
Down the thickness.
Thank you, Ty.
Ooh,
Yes, thank
Get
you,
down
Ty.
with the thickness.
Cheers, y'all.
All right,
Cheers.
We did it.
we did it. We made an
we
album.
did it.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Wow! Whoa! Wow!
It's not even fair.
Wow!
That's actually really smooth.
Wow!
That is a tasty beverage, man.
Wow!
It's smoother than I thought it would be. Even.
Yeah.
Well, and
very
it,
smooth.
well, it's smooth, but then it's got a bit of kick on the backswing.
It's so smooth, and it's like it doesn't have any bite whatsoever. Oh man, it's like for
You know how, like-
16%. Oh my
Yeah,
god!
That's amazing.
You know how like strong bourbon stouts, a lot of like strong heavy beers will have that like raisin taste to it.
Yeah,
yeah, it's got
This is
it's got a little bit of that. Yeah.
A little bit, but not as much as like I was expecting. Like normally those beers are like I was like, oh, I taste raisins, but this is like there's so much more to it.
All right, Schlee-nanigans. Schlee.
Shilly-nanigans. What's up?
Rad
Oh,
Retro.
Pants Queen, thank you for the gift sub.
What bourbon did you open?
Brent's shirt is flashing with the green screen.
Yeah.
Oh.
So both of these guys,
boy.
both of these guys are wearing Seven Kingdom shirts. Our
What are you wearing?
our rhythm section.
Who are you wearing?
Yeah, who are you wearing? Who am I wearing? I'm wearing a Magic Sword shirt. I went and saw Magic Sword last night. Magic Sword rules. And all of us, Brent went, Heidi went, we went and saw Magic Sword, and it was amazing. Really, really cool. So.
Ooh, can I say something random?
Dance with
real
the Dead was there too.
Oh yeah, Dance with the Dead was also there.
I may have liked them more. But
Really?
Yeah.
Ooh. Hot takes.
Hot take.
Hot takes.
Baron.
Oh yeah.
Aki, you have something to say.
Oh, no, I just wanted to say to Rad Retro, Eagle Rare is actually probably my favorite bourbon, even more than Buffalo Trace. And
Never had it.
yeah, it's really good. And I used to be able to find it, but kind of like Buffalo Trace, it's become a very in bourbon. It's made by the same distillery, and you really can't find it anywhere. And so one day, I was in like the team leader office at work, and the store manager, he was like, "Hey Aki, do you want to see something?" And I'm like, "Okay." And he showed me a bottle of Eagle Rare, and I was like, "What?" And it turns out that the head manager at my workplace, really likes like expensive bourbons, and he has some friends that like hook him up and whatnot. And I was like, "Oh my God, do you have any more?" He's like, "No, this is the last one." I'm like, "Oh my God, can you tell me if you ever if you ever find a batch or whatever?" Cue like 2 weeks later.
No, leave me alone.
And this was just this was just 2 or 3 weeks ago. My phone rings, and I pick up the phone, and it's my day off, and I'm like really groggy, and I'm like, "Hello," and he's like, "Aki, this is Paul," and I was like, I like panic because like I've never had like the store manager ever call me in like all the years I've been at work.
You're like something.
You're
in trouble.
Right? I was like, I scheduled like what? And he's just like, "Aki, you better hurry. They have Eagle Rare at what's that place? Total Wine, I think.
Total Wine. Yeah.
Like, they have Eagle Rare at Total Wine though, but they're running out. You better head over." And I was like, "Oh, thank God, I'm not in trouble."
Yeah, when he said you better hurry, but your heart skipped a beat.
And so anyway, I thanked him, and then I couldn't just like immediately leave my apartment. So like half an hour later, I'm getting ready to head out, and I call the place just to make sure, and they already had run out. And they said Total Wine had actually like commissioned a barrel for that store location.
Oh wow!
From Eagle Rare, like an entire bottle, a barrel, and he said it was like, I don't know, 110 plus bottles were sold out by like 11 a.m.
Oh wow!
Like they said that literally like it went viral on social media in Madison.
Yeah.
And like their people seek out like expensive bourbons and whatnot, or nice ones, and yeah, they had already sold out like hours before I even got the call. So
that's crazy.
It just shows you like it's nuts how not just with bourbon, but things go viral and then you can't get a hold of those things anymore.
Yeah. This treat is for Meat Canary. Michi's here. Let's see if she'll do speak. Ready?
This is chewy.
Michi,
speak.
As I said, you can
Good girl.
You can smell the thickness.
Yeah. You can roll it around in your mouth.
Yeah.
These are more like it's like this type of beer is like a fine wine.
Yep.
You gotta sit there, appreciate.
I'm glad
it.
you're enjoying it.
Let it do its thing.
All right. Well, yep. Here's Michi. You want to smell that? She does not really like that.
Yeah, the cats generally aren't
cats aren't into bourbon. So, ladies and gentlemen, we did it. We have an album, and we played a CD release party.
Take the dribbles.
Before we did that though, we went and
Dribble drab.
Brian went and played with Dragon Force.
Oh God.
Oh yeah.
I sure did.
Brian, you want to tell them all about our Dragon Force adventure?
When I first met, I was kind of looking around the venue, and I had been forewarned that their bus had broken down that day. So when Dragon Force arrives, be cool, give them some space. They're probably going to be coming in hot. They're probably not going to be in like super good moods. So I mean, give them some time, let them settle, and then see what we can do. And when I first finally got up the gall to approach Herman, I actually addressed him as Mr. Lee.
Hello, Mr. Lee.
Yeah, now that we're best friends, of course, he's definitely not a Mr. type individual.
Oh,
but
Baron got butt whammied, Baron.
I sure did.
Yep.
Spoilers.
Yeah, spoiler alert. But no, Herman was my main point of contact after they arrived. He was super cool, super friendly. He basically said, well, thank you for being here early. He said that multiple times. He's like, this is really cool. You're here so early and you're on time. That's great. But it's going to be an hour before anything happens at all. So, anyway, we finally sound checked, and they're kind of talking back and forth, and I'd met Gus G already. Crazy.
That was wild.
Craziness.
Like all of a sudden, Firewind walks in. It's like Gus G is like, "Hi, Mr. G."
Yeah. and Sam's just like, "Oi, you play on this one. You play tonight, all right?" To Gus, and we're gonna sound check right now. Get up here, and he's like, "Oh, I can't. I'm not ready." Like, and they're like, "Fine, whatever, fine." So we did the sound check, and I played, and Sam played, and Herman played, and it was just blank where Gus was gonna play. So we did the sound check, and everyone was really cool. Everyone was really like complimentary and supportive. And both the Dragon Force guys were like, "Wow, you sound good. Yeah, that was great."
Actually, pretty good.
And then it was basically kill time for the next 6 hours until this happens, which is the hallmark of every big show.
Yep.
Get there, load in, get settled, and nothing. Oddly, here's a behind the scenes for everyone, since I know a lot of people in the chat were there or had seen the video. I was originally just gonna go up something like this with just jeans and t-shirt.
Plain clothes Baron, if you will.
Yeah, just kind of like, no, I just really want to focus on the playing. I want to, do a good job, and the less things that could go wrong, the better. When I left the house that morning to come over here, I grabbed the costume at the last minute. Last thing out the door, I turned around, went back in, grabbed the costume, and threw it in the back seat. I'm like, well, if it's at home, I can't do it.
Yeah.
Like, done. But if I have it, and I change my mind at the last minute, then I can change my mind. And I ended up changing my mind. And it was 200% the right move.
I didn't want to push you in a specific direction, but I was also sort of like, because I know you had a lot on your mind. And this is a big thing. So I wasn't going to like press you on it, but you're like thinking about doing plain clothes. I'm like, okay. All right, that's fine. but then Larry and
Larry and a friend of mine named Ebony Napalm, that's her cosplay name, their cosplay name, saw me when they were coming in and said, "Oh my God, you're doing the thing tonight?" I'm like, I don't know. Why not? Why not? And then I talked to Peter from Seven Spires. I'm like, so honest opinion here. What should I do it? Fuck yeah, you should. Like,
that was us on
you
the
should
inside.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah.
And so it was decided. I was warming up, and Ty was a champ and ran back to the car, got my costume for me. And the rest is as you've seen it on the video, really.
While Brian was doing all of his stuff, I was working my my magic to try to like keep us backstage, because I wanted to hang out with the Seven Spires folks, and I also just wanted to like just hang backstage, because I don't know, less people, and you can just you can kind of chill a little bit more backstage, and also like, holy shit, Gus G's there, and like maybe the Dragon Force guys are there. They weren't. They were in a completely different green room, but it was just like, oh cool, I was there for two reasons. Number one, sick footy. Support Brian, but sick footy. We're gonna get that sick ass footy.
And you sure fucking did.
Number two, schmooze patrol. I'm gonna be everybody's best friend. I'm gonna give them t-shirts. I'm gonna introduce myself 5 times. It's gonna be here's a beer. What can I get you? It's so like, yeah. We brought 2 cases of beer. We're like, all right. So at first, the security team was a little like, you can drop your stuff off, but you can't stay down here. And we're like, oh, okay, cool. And then we just sort of like wormed our way into like we're here with Seven Kings. Oh, yes, we're best friends. Yes, and so we ended up staying the whole time, which was great. We were down there for a while, and then the security lady comes down. And she's like, I just want everybody to know. If you're not part of it, you gotta leave, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, cool. But I got this backstage pass, so I'm cool, right? I'm just not gonna say anything. And then she's like, also, we've closed off the main entrance for the green rooms. Nobody can go up to this entrance anymore. In order to get to the stage, you're gonna have to go through the pool. And we're like, what?
I did not understand that when they...
Yeah, I didn't understand what she meant by pool. Like, the pool? Yeah, she's like, yeah, the haunted pool. You're gonna have to go through the pool. And I was like, that's even more confusing. Can you explain? And so apparently, if you walk into the green room and then you take a sharp right, there is a gigantic pool, empty pool.
Did you guys not know this about the race?
I did not know. I had no idea there was a pool down there.
I knew it, but I had honestly never been down
before.
there.
No, I had no idea there was a pool down there. So she opens up this big, like, huge door, and then all of a sudden it's like, there's a fucking huge pool. and the reverb in there was so amazing.
It was like as good as this beer.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it was an empty pool, as you saw in the videos that you posted. But
Yeah.
It's like not been used in.
Well, so we the Seven Spires guys were like, oh my god,
Bear in haunted pool.
haunted pool. They were like, we gotta capture the reverb from this place. We gotta like get a snare in here, and I just so happened to bring along my recording devices because I was all about the sick footy. So I'm gonna capture audio and video and everything, and we got a really amazing, huge, spooky snare sound in there, and it was very cool. And then I also...
Yeah, that was Chris, the drummer for Seven Spires, went in there and cracked the shit out of his snare, and that snare hit lasted for like 9 seconds. It was insane.
And then I also sang an aria in the... I haven't released that yet, like publicly. It's out on the Patreon, but we sang an aria in the pool, and that was... The reverb was so cacophonous when it was all sort of like building on itself that I clipped like the microphones on my recorder that was like 35 feet away from me in the pool. It was like so loud. So yeah, that was cool.
I thought you put that on Facebook.
I put it on Facebook, but like I didn't release it I didn't put it on YouTube yet.
Oh, okay.
It's unlisted on YouTube, but it's on Facebook. Like not everybody who's Lords of the Trident fans are like my personal Facebook friends. So
Thank you, Giants.
I remember Gus G saying that was his favorite part of the day, was you singing out.
Holy shit, really? Oh
Yeah,
my god.
he said that.
Yeah.
I ended up on Gus G's Instagram. Something Greek about Ave Maria, he said. I'm not 100% sure, but yeah, so that was and then Brian finally it was time to take the stage.
So a little more setup. Seven Spires. I mean, everyone. If you've already seen this tour, you know what I'm talking about. But if you haven't, this tour is just unbelievably stacked. Everyone is so good. The playing is at such a super high level. I've heard rumors in the past of like Dragon Force being drunk or sloppy or whatever. Like not here. They weren't. They were dead on all set. Both, their whole band is amazing, but both Sam and Herman played flawlessly all set, as did Gus, as did Jack, as did Visions of Atlantis. Like, the bar is so fucking high on this tour. Mm-hmm. It's just stacked. And, if you're a musician or even just a fan of metal, do yourself a favor and make sure you get to this tour. I know they've got a lot of dates left, but so good. The bar is so high. And Dragon Force was getting ready to go on, and we were shooting the shit with Herman backstage. That's when we even got the picture with him.
Yep.
That in and of itself is very telling, because a lot of people kind of get into a mode when they're about to go on, and they don't want to be fucked with. They need to focus or whatever, and Herman was totally fine, totally cool. Just, pictures, chat, whatever. All right, bye. And off he went, super cool,
Both Herman and Sam were incredibly nice. Incredibly nice.
Seeing Seven Spires up there in their garb, because they look awesome, and then Visions of Atlantis is full-on pirates.
Yeah.
It's like, well, all right. I mean, Firewind was a little bit like jeans and t-shirts, but and
Edward
then Dragon
Dread
Force
Ninja
is too, but they've got all the accoutrement going,
Cheers to Red Ninja for the sub, and to Groot for the 69 bits. Woo. Cheers. Very nice.
Thanks, buds.
Thank you, guys. Anyway.
Mar, what does your angry emoji mean?
That's aggressive love.
Yeah,
it's
aggressive love.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
See, I don't know anything
Thank
about
you, Red
anything.
Ninja, for the 69 bits. Woo.
All I do is practice all day, so I don't know anything.
All day.
Firewind is too 80s for costumes. There you go. But all of that being considered, and probably the thing that sealed the deal was the fact that right before Farming Simulator happened, the singer of Dragon Force took his guitar and played video game music. And he played music from Symphony of the Night.
Yeah.
And from Rondo of Blood and Final Fantasy VII. It's like, well... Yeah. I mean, there's not a better setup to come
Cheer
out
one,
in
cheer one,
essentially
cheer
an
one,
Alucard
cheer one,
cosplay
cheer
than
one,
that.
cheer
There
one,
just
cheer
isn't.
one, cheer
I mean,
one.
like, are you kidding me?
Oh,
So-
on Twitch.
thank you, I Am Joker, and thank you, Painty Pants, for the 100 bits. Oh my gosh, everybody's loving the Baron stories.
Yeah, well, cool. And then you can see the performance. It's out on YouTube, and the rest of the night was kind of a blur. To be honest, I mean, Herman went out of his way to invite Taya and Brent and I up to the dressing room.
I think
Which then he promptly disappeared. But Sam, being the host that he was, kept us company for the next 45 minutes while he sipped his Miller Lite.
extremely gregarious dude.
Yeah,
Yeah,
a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Friendly, but sarcastic too.
Yeah.
In the best of British ways
Yeah.
that you could be.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, an anonymous cheer. Thank you for the 200 bits. And Groot for the 100 bits more. Oh my gosh.
Thank you, everyone.
Is a hype train?
We've almost got a hype train. 68%. Well, then if we get to a hype train, we gotta get hyped.
Can we get 69%?
We're almost at 69%.
Does hyping involve more Harlem shaking?
No, we probably do.
How do these things work? I don't know anything.
We'd probably do Long Long Man if we make the hype train.
Oh god.
But
Con los terroristas.
we're almost there. We're almost there. 80%.
Con los terroristas.
お前はもう死んでいる。何？
Right, you can do this. You're gonna do your hair and then
Then I gotta put it back up.
Long.
your fans happy.
Long.
Don't do it.
Long.
He's doing it. Let's
Oh.
give it up for
I
Brett
believe that we've
undoing
got
his
a good
hair.
product to put out there and
No!
some good music.
Yeah.
If you want
Man, I shaved my head even like shorter than I normally do, so now my hair just gets caught in my other hair. It's so fun.
My hair gets caught in my other hair. SeriousFuckingProblems.com.
I hunt sideburns. Oh,
Hey,
thank you.
Whatever we did, we did.
We did it. Hype train success.
We
What
did
is
that.
What is it?
All right. Well, then that means that we got to do one more Long Long Man for everybody. But now everybody, including Aki, has to be sexy.
Hype, hype, hype.
Just hold
Just-
your beer up and
Just
do
be
like
real
a-
sexy, Aki. Are
and
you?
pretend you're Ingve.
All right. Here we go. This one is for all of you for the hype train. We're gonna be extra sexy. Oh, this. Oh my gosh.
I'll let you guys do your thing.
Aki, you gotta be sexy. You gotta be sexy, Aki. Oh. Ah.
You like that?
You like it loud.
Oh, Aki's back.
Aki just ran away. Oh man,
You like it loud.
I seem to remember.
Such chaos, yes. Much wow. Yeah, I mean, yeah.
still don't know what hype train is.
My thoughts
Yeah, I
exactly, and
have no
I'm
idea
sitting
what
here in the
just
middle of it.
I specifically
There's
remember.
more levels of it.
I specifically remember Herman Lee saying to Brian, "Wow, you were way better than most of the people that we played with already." Oh my gosh, Larry the Steadfast, 200 bits. And then he said, "Would you guys like to come up and have
And
some
from
beers
what
with
I
us?"
hear, you're tearing it up, and the ladies love you too.
He burns it up. He burns it
He
up.
burns it up.
He does.
He burns it up. So so that was fun. That was a good night.
Yeah. We got back to Madison about I don't know, so many late nights
2
now.
or 3.
Yeah, something like that. At 3:00, I think we finally got back to Madison after all the fiddling around and stuff. But
I actually saw them in Minneapolis the night after,
Yeah.
just by happenstance.
Yep.
Yeah, it was amazing.
So
well, thank you again for.
ah,
I can vicariously relive that Whenever I wish now because of you. So
Yay!
Thank you.
Of course. I mean, I wasn't gonna sit here and let Brian just get away with pictures. With him like going like or like the picture where he's like like I wasn't gonna let I wasn't gonna let that happen. Oh, thank you, Mara, for the 100 bits. We have so many drinks we have to drink. Cheers. I wasn't. Everybody else you see playing the Dragon Force, they got a picture of like
what
them
was that
going
again,
like,
Ty?
But Brian,
it's like the old Buffy movie.
Brian's got the sick footy, and like 1,700 views on that one, because Herman Lee made a face like this, like, and I put an arrow.
It's like a.
You haven't even talked about the butt whammy yet.
Oh yeah, talk about the butt. I'm gonna go get another drink. You talk about the butt whammy.
Well, I finished so I had essentially 3 parts. So this is how I thought of it from preparing for this. No matter where I was going in the rotation, 1 8-bar phrase and 2 4-bar phrases. So from where I went, after my 2-bar, my second 4-bar phrase got done midway through the song, which means for the rest of the show, for the rest of the song, I can kind of just stand there or whatever. And so since I was standing there, I put my right leg forward a bit to, as I'm playing a challenging bit or whatever, just to, I don't know, make it easier when you're standing up. And the next thing I know, he's bent down and he's bouncing his whammy bar off my butt. I'm like, well, this is indeed the high life. I think I just peaked.
Yeah. Herman Lee bounced your whammy off your butt. It doesn't get any
bigger or better than this. I mean, it's all downhill from here. But then it's not, which I'll talk about later. I mean, we have so much to do today.
Nitro Thick Mint.
Oh man!
Imperial Milk Stout. It is a.
That's not. Can I? Oh,
yeah, you can have a little bit. You're not going to get away with just...
a discussion on Facebook came up the other day about how, what is your favorite ice cream flavor and why should it be mint chocolate chip?
Oh my God, right?
I love mint chocolate chip.
100%.
Beer, I'm questioning.
We're going to go over the side cam here. Ladies and gentlemen, mint chocolate chip in a beer. We're living the high life.
Grand, maybe so.
Grand champion.
Just pour a little bit in here just so I can...
Okay, but I mean, first you guys got to go back to the main cam. Boom, there it is.
It's the hype train.
Oh my God, we got another.
No, I think it ends.
You guys are
hype train success.
Tonight.
We got another hype train.
Off the rails.
Level one. We got level 1. Okay, what do we got here?
All right. Now I'm gonna use shitty light beer to rinse out my glass to cleanse the palate for the new mint beer.
Well, I think in lieu of the hype train, we got to keep it together. We got 3 flies.
Fuck out of here, you flies. We got 3 flies, 5 flies. And if you will, make sure, if you will, we don't have that fly on the left side on the passenger side because we don't have that in frame, but make sure we don't have any flies here. And we don't have any flies.
We don't have any flies. All right. Vanguard with 100 bits. Thank you.
I think I'll leave it at that. It was.
Oh, whoa.
I'll take a tiny bit.
I'll leave it at that because I don't want to.
All right, we got a wife tax.
Yes, it's wife tax time.
Because I don't want to take up the entire stream, but it was a wonderful night, wonderful memories. Thanks again to Dragon Force for the awesome opportunity, and thanks to everyone for hanging in there, supporting me, coming out to watch, and the just the outpouring of support and love I got on the social needs over the next few days.
Yeah.
Just super fun, what do you call it? Yeah, I mean, super fun times. Just like, like life-defining moments. Like, you're living them right here, right now, So, thank you.
Thanks for bringing us.
Yeah. Thanks for being there and being a thing.
Like I said, at the end of the night, I was like, man, Brian studying guitar for a few decades really paid off for me.
That's what I was gonna say. Like Brian,
glad I could help.
Brian is a force of nature, and we're just living the vicarious lifestyle
We're just lucky enough to know.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what this mint is all about.
It all started.
I'm so skeptical.
It all started when Aki was shredding down in the basement of Bradley freshman residence hall, and I came up on him because I played guitar. You know, I'm someone. Some might call me a guitar player. Oh, thank you, Larry.
Oh, wow, thank you, Larry.
Cheer to fun night.
Cheers, Larry.
Cheers.
Buddy.
It's not horrid.
And I watched.
It's a little strange on the backswing, but that might have just been
like chocolate mint.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that also might be coming off of all this other weirdness.
So I was watching Aki play, and I'm like, good lord, that guy can go like. And then 13 years later, here we are, open for Dragon Force. Brian's in the band. You guys are in the band. I'm in the band somehow. It's all good.
I guess you're okay.
I guess I'm okay. They just keep me around because I know how to run the cameras.
Sick footy.
Hitting more guitar singing.
Oobala abala chibala, oobala abala chibala, oobala abala chibala.
Yeah. All right, so that was Dragon Force.
No, I was going to say, like, I think, like, hopefully it never comes across as, like, apathetic or anything, but whenever you guys are, like, nervous about something coming up, I'm never, like, worried about it because you guys are such talented musicians, and, like, I know you guys are always going to nail it and do amazing, and, like, yeah, Brian, when I watched your video, like, just, your playing was awesome, like...
Thank you.
I'm always, I'm definitely very grateful. I'm good to be in a band with you guys.
Yeah, same.
Likewise.
Hell yeah.
We're all pretty okay. 6.5 out of 10.
Did you see that 3 out of 5 review?
Oh God, I
love that
did.
review.
I did.
What was this?
There was a review people were talking about in the Discord, but it was like my favorite quote was
For the
like
album?
Yeah.
it was like extremely talented musicians, great production. It what was it? It was an enjoyable listen, but it was just an enjoyable listen. 3 out of 5. Fuck.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
No one knows.
All right,
No
all
one
right,
knows.
So, yeah, there was also one I read where it was like
Oh, Cat's back in the chat.
whoever reviewed it went out of their way to compare every song on the record to another band.
Oh.
Like every single song, like they went through it like one track at a time. Like, this song sounds like that, and this and was from this band, and like half of these bands I'd never even heard of. And through and through and through and through, and said, you know, it's like that's a really strange and maybe not great way to review a record.
No.
Where you go through and you literally compare every song to something else. I mean,
I think the reason they do that is for search engine optimization.
Oh.
I mean maybe.
The more like big
But-
names and shit you link, the more likely you'll.
But, you know, I mean, I have no, you know, the love that we've gotten for this record so far is amazing, and thank you all.
Yeah.
But I have no doubt there's going to be some dud reviews coming out. Like, it's going to happen, and that's fine. And there was a British composer and playwright named Noel Coward. And he had this great quote of, "A bad review may ruin your breakfast, but should not interfere with lunch."
Ah, that's a good one.
And that's it's easy to say. It's hard to implement. But the idea is good. That, you know, if you get a bad review, it's gonna upset you, and that's fine. But you should not dwell on it.
Oh no, it doesn't upset
you
me
know,
at all.
So
Well,
you know,
it was-
read it, absorb it, and get over it,
Everything
and do
that-
something else.
What you said was like a good review.
I know.
You just
Yeah,
gave
no,
it like
he gave us a lot of compliments. He's like,
mediocre number.
everything's great. I should like this album. Why don't I like this album? I'm like, I don't know. It seems like you have the problem.
The title track on the new album sounds an awful lot like Luna Mortis.
Oh,
All right.
this
That's,
guy's ripping off Luna Mortis.
Yeah.
You guys.
What a phony. Get him.
Yeah, get him.
I guess with stuff I make or I'm involved with, be it this album or like photos or whatever, I kind of like get to the point where I've decided that I like.
I believe that we've got a good product to put out there, and we've got some
And I
good
feel like
music,
it's like,
and we want
doesn't
everyone
matter
to hear it.
Say I'm gonna like it
Yeah.
myself, so
Oh yeah, you
it
can't.
doesn't bother me really.
Yeah, we got a good product.
We have a good product.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, we're all in this like for us.
Yeah.
When it comes down to it, like we're doing this because we like it. it's great that everybody else loves what we're doing, but like if we didn't like what we were doing, we wouldn't be here.
Right.
So
yeah,
another good point.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I like the album a lot, and if you don't, then there must be something wrong with you. Like, I feel bad for you if you don't like this record. I really do. Like, I don't know. Do you not like fun, or is it, yeah?
Sometimes I don't.
I guess sometimes people don't like fun, but
wow. My review is it takes everything I like about power metal and fixes all the things I don't like.
Oh yay!
I missed it.
Oh, that's great.
If I scroll this, will it mess with that screen?
No,
it sure will.
No, it won't.
What the fuck?
Oh my god, there's so many people's.
I have a natural scroll.
I'm sorry, I don't.
You do it back asswards?
I let
it used to be about the music.
I let
no American band play power metal
you
to get
scroll
rich.
up to go down.
That's also true.
I don't want to do that.
I let Bill Gates dictate how I live my life in terms of how scrolling works. Or is it Jonathan Dell? I let Jonathan Dell tell me how to scroll.
Apple started it a few years ago, and Windows must have.
Yeah.
Suit.
But anyway, we
think. Oh, okay. That was the one that just played the 500.
Yeah.
Okay.
We got a good product.
Yeah.
So yeah. Then we had a CD release party, on Saturday. You guys want to talk about that?
Yeah. Someone else go, because I just monopolized the camera for the last
Aki.
20 minutes. So.
Aki, tell us about your thoughts on the CD release party.
I think it went pretty well. Like we've played some shows during the pandemic, but like I feel like this was like the first big one in Madison.
Yeah,
really,
very much so.
And no, I think it was like awesome to see so many people there that like.
Yeah, it was a pretty good benefit.
I think
a lot of people showed up. It was for a good cause.
Show was, I think we played. We played decently and whatnot. I feel like sometimes when we have these like album release shows, I think sometimes like we don't play the best. I know for me a lot of times I'll just be like, oh, it was a terrible show, and obviously like we were just talking about this before the podcast, like we weren't playing perfectly, but we definitely I feel like played better than some of our other album release shows.
Yeah. I feel like I performed better than at Mad with Power. Oh, Bearman! Thank you for $10.
Oh, thank you,
Barry. Thank you so much. Cheers. I think a large part of that was because I wasn't screaming through a mask for 3 days before I decided to get on the stage and sing a very difficult set. But yeah, no, I think overall it went really good. It's amazing to me how having that backdrop like just makes us look so fucking cool. Like, I don't know. I look at the video and I'm like, whoa, we're a real band. Oh, like it's just like, oh man, so cool.
I love that it glowed.
I know.
Yeah,
I didn't even
awesome.
realize it was going to do that.
That's really cool.
You had a lot of black lights.
Well,
Yep.
Generally, we get done with a set, short, long, whatever, and one of us is kind of going, something like that. One of us is. One of us had a problem with whatever, or whatever, it didn't work. And we go to the side of the stage. And that itself is a Spinal Tap moment, because we have that black curtain up and there's literally nowhere to go except back on the stage.
Yeah.
but we got back there and we were like, yeah, that was pretty good.
Yeah.
And all of us were kind of in agreement, and that's, I think, a rare thing.
Yeah.
Because usually one of us is discontent with how things just went.
Normally it's
in one way or another.
Or whatever.
Yeah. And it's a rare day when all five of us go, yeah, all right. Yeah.
We practiced those songs for
a lot. I mean,
a couple of years, and then a lot for the last month. So
yeah,
it really paid off.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here to tell you, if you were not at the CD release party, or even if you were at the CD release party, those of you who were at the CD release party, you may have seen a number of people, professional people, walking around with big professional cameras, doing professional sick footy work. And you might have wondered to yourself, what the hell is that person doing there? And why isn't Ty doing the sick footy? It's because I was on the stage performing. But what is the sick footy for, you might ask? Well, we're making a fully mixed, fully edited CD release party video for the Patreon. That's right. You guys on the Patreon get to see everything. All the flubs, all the puking, everything. It's going to be in full HD.
Me run into the camera like every time I step back. I run into the camera.
Knock over the camera.
In Charlevin, it's on video.
What?
Yeah.
During Charlevin, someone vomited directly in front of me.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes. Yeah.
Not on
Yeah.
stage. On the ground.
Yes. Yeah.
And then Red Ninja's friend cleaned it up. And
Red
then,
Red
all right. Well, it's officially a party then.
Then Alex's friend.
I
took
somehow
the spot.
missed that.
Yeah.
People vomiting at a bar?
I'm just like, keep it together, keep it together.
Yeah.
Keep it together. Keep it together.
Can you imagine cleaning up a stranger's vomit?
She was a nurse though, so she
okay.
That was very nice of her.
She's not technically a nurse.
Oh, she's not technically.
Yeah,
a nurse?
we
Keep it together.
Keep it together, keep it together.
Yep.
She works for a but she's not a nurse, I believe.
So that's going to come. The entire show is going to come out for anybody pledging anything on Patreon. And we're going to release a couple of tracks to the public, but not the whole thing.
Nurse adjacent. Yeah.
So, nurse adjacent. So that's coming out for you guys.
So here's when E-Dub and I had a little moment.
Oh,
because he was on kind of the stage right, like, and he was like filming and taking pictures and stuff.
Yeah.
And like I'm doing my stuff, and I'm just and I look over and I lock eyes with him, and he's like,
What?
and I'm like,
out of the way.
and went back to playing. So we had a little moment.
Oh,
It was good, but it was only so it's like he's like,
hey Brian, next time I'm trying to take pictures
Yeah,
of people on the opposite side of the room, please recognize and move out of the way.
So he's like, get out of the way. So I'm playing and I stop and I'm just like, and everyone around him just cracked up. It was a fun little moment.
By the way, Edub was our official light guy for the night, so thank you, Edub, for
and the ticket taker who mentioned previously that 10 to 20 pages in the history books.
Oh yeah.
So by length of Lord's lore, that's like
we're gonna give him
barely a mention even.
When we finally write our memoir, which is going to be called "Drunk in the Medieval Times Parking Lot: The Lords of the Trident Story."
True story.
At least 10 to 20 pages just for Edub.
Yeah.
But yeah, that. So that's coming out, and then in T-minus.
Pardon me. Sorry.
In T-minus 9 days, a lot of you have been asking about vinyl for the offering, and in T-minus 9 days, we're going to be releasing a Kickstarter to make some vinyl.
Hey Brent,
for the record.
You want to grab me a beer?
What do you want?
Something that looks good.
Yep.
So
we're releasing vinyl pants for those who are into that sort of thing.
They're going to be tearaway too. It's going to be great. So for those of you wondering why Kickstarter for the vinyl, we've wanted to do a bunch of like higher end stuff. And it last time we did vinyl for Shadows from the Past, we made 500 copies, and it ended up being around $7,000 for 500 copies, which was like a lot. With the offering, we want to do
every pair of pants is tearaway once.
Yeah, that's true. Every pair of pants is tearaway once.
Wonderful. Well done.
For the vinyl, we want to do a triple gatefold, because the inside artwork is this this big. I mean, you've all seen it. It's this big stained glass thing,
triptych style.
Yeah, and we don't want to like cut that down. We don't want to like limit ourselves in that way. So the triple gatefold is going to be about $10,000 to do.
Dang!
Oh, you got lucky. I brought the shit.
Oh, you got lucky.
You got the dud.
You got the dud.
Looks just like you, Poindexter.
Yeah.
I haven't even finished my first shitty light yet.
Sorry to interrupt.
Brown sugar and real Wisconsin maple syrup.
But anyway, so we're gonna do vinyl. We're gonna do nice hoodies. We're gonna do beanies. We're gonna do enamel pins, and we're gonna do something very special. We're gonna do a very, very special prize that I will not.
Sorry to interrupt. What the hell is that?
Pretty rye for a maple.
Pretty effing.
But what? What?
Pretty
what
fly
is it?
for a maple
Pretty
rye.
fly for a maple rye.
It's a maple rye
Imperial
stout.
rye stout.
Mm.
We're gonna do something very special that I will not tell you what it is until the Kickstarter is launched.
Pogs or GTFO.
I'm not gonna tell you what it is until it's launched, but I know that Groot and Mini Metal and Painty Pants will be very excited about it. So just FYI, you guys are gonna be very, very excited.
A lot of people want the hoodies.
Best for the hoodie.
Willing to invest.
I hunt sideburns. Get rid of those sideburns. Don't argue with me, hippie.
So anyway, I'm not gonna confirm or deny one way or the other what it is. You guys are just gonna have to wait 10 days until we release the Kickstarter, but it's gonna be, you guys are gonna see it, and you're gonna make this face. Yeah.
Baron excited.
Excited.
Yeah.
So that's happening.
Hi.
That's a great kites.
Oh, kites! Should we do kites?
That's a pretty good idea.
Whoa, what is a trend? Kites. People look up in the air and they'll see it.
I should listen to whatever band that is. That's what they'll say.
Hammocks! Why didn't I think of that? Hammocks, of course.
All right.
So, ladies and gentlemen, you've heard it all. You've heard us jabbering for upwards of 52 minutes, and you're saying, when do we get to the good stuff? When Laura's trying to blah blah blah. I played with Dragon Force. Ooh, I'm blonde and really cool. I got my hair cut. I don't want to be sexy. When are we gonna get to the good stuff? Well, ladies and gentlemen, worry no longer, wait no longer, because the best part of the podcast is here. It is Aki's Cat Picture of the Month.
Did you name one of the camera's main cam Aki Cat?
I did.
You sure did.
Main cam Aki Cat. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm pulling up the Aki Cat Picture of the Month. While we do this, Aki, tell us who the Cat Picture of the Month is sponsored by this month.
Who it's sponsored by?
Yeah, who's it sponsored by? Talk about our sponsors.
Let's see. We're sponsored by SKV Cases.
That's right. How many cats can you fit in a standard SKV case?
We do not condone that sort of situation, by the way.
But they would be fine.
I guess I'm not sure what the standard, like a guitar case?
No.
Oh, okay.
Well, how many cats could you fit in a guitar case?
Oh, I don't know. 9?
Okay. One for every single life that the cat has, ladies and gentlemen. Who else are we sponsored by, Aki?
Give me a second. Boss Meadery.
That's right, Boss Meadery, the #1 meadery in the entire world. The only meadery that has a Lords of the Trident mead available. No other meadery stands up. No other meadery is metal enough for your Lords.
That is currently not in corporeal form.
That's true. They're still making mead. They're still making mead.
Scorpion Sticks?
That's right, Scorpion sticks. They're the #1 pretzel bite stick that you can buy on the market. Throw away your Dots pretzels. Throw away your what is it? The Unz pretzels. Throw away those fucking Unz. You need a Scorpion stick, #1 pretzel stick on the market here. They also make great drumsticks if you harden them up a bit.
And then Wheelhouse Whiskey.
Wheelhouse Whiskey is not a company anymore, but you know what?
We wish them well.
We wish them well.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Was that the older sponsors?
That was it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Aki's Cat Picture.
My bad.
Aki's Cat Picture of the Month. Here it is. Aki, this is the one called Instagram.
Oh, so I really like... oh my god, I found this on my lunch break, and I loved it, and I had a moment of panic because it got taken down off of Reddit. I don't know why, but the people deleted it.
Bye, Mini Metal.
But
yeah. Cheers.
I used Internet Wayback Machine to find it again.
Nice.
And yes, it's amazing. It was a post on Reddit on the cat subreddit called Instagram versus Reality.
Okay.
And those 2 different pictures. And this first one was called Instagram, and I love it. Like, this cat's so, like, this picture is so perfect. Like, the background with the sky and the cat in this, like, blooming tree. and like, oh my god, his perfect pink wet nose, and like the shrubbery in the background, and yeah, I feel like it's in a fairly affluent backyard because like look how well the hedges are trimmed. Like it looks like there's like one of those like hedge mazes in the background.
Yeah.
A hedge maze.
Probably European.
You know where they're like very like squarish kind of. Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, oh my god, the cat looks so fucking perfect there. And then the next picture is so great.
The reality.
So this is Instagram, and now we got reality.
And like the cat's looking so derpy, and I fucking love it. Like
the yin and the yang, it's important.
It's so great, and it like, yeah, it's that perfect of like you try to like prep for a picture, and then how you actually look, or like yeah.
No,
or
it's totally the like. Here's the Instagram picture. Now here's the real life.
Right. It's like the Hinge Tinder picture, and then the actual like what the date looks like when they arrive, and it's just like yeah.
So no, a little dose of real life is.
That second cat is my credit score.
But I love how goofy looks there, like sticking his tongue out.
Yeah.
It's a perfect yin and yang situation.
Yeah. Like I swear, like when I listen to like 80s metal in my underwear in my apartment, that's how I look. I'm just like,
Footage not available. Yeah. Technical difficulties. Please stand by.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was Aki's cat picture of the month.
Oh, finally.
Thank you. We finally made it. We finally got here. It took a long time, but we finally made it. And now, we're on such high highs, right? We don't want to go back to the low lows of just talking about, tell me about your 401k contributions this month, Brent.
Geez.
What sort of foundation do you use for your siding on your house? No, we're not going to go back to that. We're going to go to America's number 2 most requested podcast section of the podcast, ladies and gentlemen. Ooh, you better, Brett.
Second
place. Second place. Second place.
I think that was the best you guys have ever done on that.
That was not bad. It was actually sort of in tune. Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't the right key, but.
And I was noticing that I wasn't able to like give the amount of time to people that I wanted to. There was like a moment where like I got done and put my clothes back on, got it back on the stage to like, clear some stuff off, and someone's like, multiple people like handed me set list to sign. I was like, yeah, I'll sign it. And I sat down and like more people surrounded, and I was like, oh man, I actually feel like the rock is kind of cool. But also I was like, I don't have enough time to like actually put towards this to everybody. So like, how do you guys deal with being in a situation like that where there's tons of people that want to talk to you and you can't give everybody the time? Like, how do you figure out what to make everybody feel appreciated, but also like don't ignore people?
Oh,
that's a great question.
That's it's tough when you have a room of 300 people that want to talk to you.
Yeah.
I just try to like get out and around and like give as many high fives and hugs and like shakes ahead of time, while using the clipboard trick, where you always are in process of going somewhere,
Yeah.
So like I'm like, oh, dude. Thanks for coming. I gotta give this 1 second. I gotta and yeah, touch all the faces, just hand down the face. But like I'm always like going somewhere because I am always going somewhere because I'm always like I'm always putting out fires. So like I would love nothing more than to. I was actually thinking about this.
You probably started like half of them.
I probably did. Yeah. I didn't start the fire. I was thinking about this the other day, but it was like, man, because like Herman Lee and Dragon Force, they have a guy that's setting up all their camera angles on their Twitch streams, and they have a guy who's running their audio going to the Twitch stream, and that's that guy's job, and like that's what he takes care of all that. And they got Huh? Going somewhere vibe, y'all need a meet and greet. Getting too big just to hang around. I mean, like, maybe?
Maybe.
I don't know.
At least at our CD release party.
I was I think that was a special show in that, like,
Yeah.
normally when we play show, there'll be some people we want to talk to, but it's not, like, that insane.
Can we call it, like, Lords of the Trident, Kiss My Ring? It just feels...
Call it whatever the fuck you want.
It feels like, yeah.
But it just, like, I can't imagine, like, if real rock bands...
Yeah. No, we're still fake. We're still
Phonies.
fake rock bands.
But, like, legitimate rock stars, like, if they acted like us, like, how the fuck would they get through a night? They wouldn't be able to.
Mm.
Like, the amount of
They'd be
people.
mobbed.
Right, yeah.
Well, like Unleashed
What does
Starters
Corey Taylor think about
and
it?
Right.
Dragon Force, they have like VIP meet and greets beforehand.
Right.
And then they
Right,
Right.
because
But,
they
like-
need the time to like chill and prepare and warm
But
up
I feel
and
like
do their
we
thing.
are kind of like a niche band that kind of puts ourselves out to the public a little bit more than most.
Sure, yeah.
But so it's kind of cool to have that persona, but also like I
At
feel
what
bad not
point-
being able to give enough time to some people.
Well,
you know?
at what
Yeah.
point does that
Yeah.
become untenable?
Yeah,
Right,
right,
yeah.
right.
Hard to say.
I think to finish what I was like thinking about, if we had a live stream guy, a light guy, you know, the somebody at the door taking tickets. That, by the way, we didn't realize that they weren't going to provide a door guy for us. So we had to like rope our friends into the last minute, like, oh, could you please scan all of our tickets? So that was super nice of them. But if we had like staff, and roadies and like a guitar tech, we could theoretically spend more time like talking to people and hanging out in the crowd. But then also if we had enough, you know, if we were popular enough to have like roadies and staff and a guitar tech, we'd need to do a meet and greet.
Right.
So it's like it's, you know, 6 of one, half a dozen the other.
Right. Yeah.
You know.
I mean, if we can afford to have all those people run around, then we're probably you'd hope you'd have like
Oh yeah.
showing up or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
And we'd be playing the Sylvie instead
Right.
of the Red Zone or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But to get to the, you better, if you are a rock star and people like you, give them the time of day.
Oh yeah.
And make sure they feel appreciated the best you can.
Well, they're ultimately the reason why you're there in the first place.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think most people, like, honest to God, I can't really think of anyone that isn't understanding of the fact that, like, we either have things to do, either preparing for the show, like warming up and whatnot, or like taking down our equipment and whatnot. Like, I've never had someone when I've been like, oh, hey, I gotta pull my stuff off the stage or whatever. Like, I've never had someone get offended. I think not, like, our fans and just people in general normally understand that, like, there's limited time that we
Yeah.
can talk.
Yeah. And I think the best that we can do at this point is, well, as Edub says, don't forget the drugs, doing all the drugs that we need to do. But I think like the best thing that we can do at this point is to like
I'll be back.
cultivate non-concert times when we can hang with people. You know, like Patreon meetups and, you know, like Mad with Power. You know, we were there the whole weekend, so if you wanted to hang out on like the pre-party
Chilling
or
at that arcade,
or like, you know, Friday, we're not playing Friday, we're playing Saturday, so we'll be there and we'll like hang and sign stuff and whatever. Oh, by the way, I don't want to get anybody's hopes up. I don't want to say anything too scandalous. I'm just gonna whisper this into the microphone, okay? While we were hanging out with Sam from Dragon Force, I told him about Mad with Power, okay? And he was like, oh, that sounds fucking great. Me and the missus would love to fucking come over and like just have like a fucking holiday. Come and play. We'll play your video games and we'll like listen to power metal. It'll be great, you know. We could come and like have a fucking time, you know. And I said, well, you know, would you be weirded out if I said like Sam from Dragon Force is going to be a special guest? Fuck no. As long as I can play fucking video games all day for free, that's fine. Like, I'll sign I'll sign butts and boobs and whatever the fuck you want. But me and the missus want to come up. So, by the way, Sam from Dragon Force, I don't want to get anybody's hopes up, but 2023, Sam from Dragon Force might be coming to Mad with Power as a special guest, just FYI.
No, 2022, 2023.
Yeah, not this year.
Okay.
But anyway.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
You know what I found out?
What?
That's pretty fucking great.
What?
We didn't schedule Mad with Power on the same date as The Great Taste.
Oh, I did that on purpose. Like
they just announced when The Great Taste was, though.
But they always do it the second weekend of August. Almost always the second week.
Okay.
And we made that fatal mistake once. 2018, we made that fatal mistake. And then everybody's like, I love you guys, but I want to get drunk. It's like, you can get drunk here. Yeah, but I can't get 375 beers drunk. So
now, like, they can get alcohol poisoning, like, the week before.
Yeah, and they'll be all set for the next week.
Nice, and they'll have a week to heal up.
Yeah. 2023, we're moving to a much larger venue. We're going to take on Prague Power. And steel cage match. Uh-oh. Ladies and gentlemen, what's coming into the...
You're doing it?
Oh! What's coming in?
Completely out of focus.
Out of focus.
This is a donut stout.
You are bold.
So
it's good. I've had this good. It's good.
I'll share.
So,
this is the Untitled Art Donut Pastry Stout. I have no idea what this is going to do.
But I think to put a cap on all this, your fans are your lifeblood, and if you got into music and you didn't want to like hang out with people and meet new friends, then you should not be in music. So,
true that.
You better, Brett.
That was not so great.
No,
that's okay.
I just want a taster. Oh, that's good. Thank you.
I love how they had to say donut pastry stout. Like, to make it more classy.
Not just donut.
Like donut entry. I go for a double crazy core right now. You know what I mean, Vern? Ernest goes somewhere cheap.
Can I get a harmonized sheesh?
Yes.
Sheesh. There you go. That was really good. Yeah.
What is that?
Oh,
this is interesting.
It's from the internet.
It kind of smells like feet a little bit, but it doesn't taste like feet.
It smells like
it's not my feet.
Yeah, it might be his feet.
I don't think it's
Madison's a nice city. Would love to go back. We would love to have you back.
Yeah.
Madison's a great city.
Madison's awesome.
It has a little more felt like a kind of a chocolate moussey type of flavor as opposed to a donut.
Okay.
I don't know what to think of it, but it'll get you drunk.
Okay, guys, speaking of Mad with Power, I'm announcing this here and now. You might have seen it, but you might have not. Mad with Power tickets go on sale May 1st. It's the other one that starts with M. May 1st, Sunday, May 1st at midnight. Only for Patreon backers. And then the next week, May, whatever that is, the next, it's like 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Oh, Red Ninja, thank you. Thank you.
the same day.
Thank you.
Great Taste tickets go on sale.
Yep.
Oh God, that thing.
May Fool's Day.
May Fool's Day. So if you want to get a, I mean, I know everybody is already on the Patreon, but if you want to get a ticket early, get on the Patreon. The VIP tickets always sell out immediately on the Patreon. So if you want to get a gold or a silver or whatever, make sure to grab that on the Patreon. Yeah. They're going to be exclusive for 2 weeks, and they're going on to the public May 1st. Yeah, that's what's going on. So
which midnight?
The midnight, the Saturday midnight. So the 31st to the 1st. So they're going to go on sale at 12 a.m. on May 1st.
Yeah.
Day plans this year. We are going to do. We're going to do the cheese curd massacre. Jesse and Leisha had a really great idea about making a break for dinner. So we're going to do 3 bands, and then an hour and a half break for dinner, and then the next 3 bands. So you're going to have more time to hang out and play video games, more time to go and get food. We're also increasing the set turnover time from 20 minutes to 25 minutes. So you're going to have a little bit more time to hang with people and drink and play video games and all that sort of stuff. So
drink your coffee. Fresh pots!
Fresh pots!
Before the show.
Yeah.
And you'll be going strong all day long. Meat Canary Central. Everything we do is in Central Standard
Central Time.
So
not this phony Pacific Time, no.
I really like
Eastern Standard Time. Also phony.
Yeah, phony Eastern Standard Time. Oh yeah, Baron.
I really like how Mad with Power, unlike other venues, it's not like a band plays and during changeover they blare like something like Rain and Blood.
Yeah.
Like extremely loud so you can't even hear anyone. Like, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It always drives me crazy where it's like, oh, band's done during changeover, we can all talk. No, we can't. Cause, yeah.
So that's coming up. We hope you all can make it. Psychostick, Aether Realm, Master Sword. I mean, like you go to the website, madwithpowerfest.com. The lineup's up there. August 19th and 20th, I believe, is what we're doing. Friday, Saturday, third weekend in August. And it's going to be a good time. And also, I'm here to tell you first. This has not been announced yet, but those of you who've hung with us this long through the cat pictures, through the Better and the Bretts, through all the through all of that. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got some mini tours planned. We are coming to Indianapolis, Cincinnati, and Pittsburgh over Memorial Day weekend. We are coming to Minneapolis and Duluth in July. We are coming to Chicago and Grand Rapids and Detroit in October. We're going to Cedar Rapids in November. And we've got a couple of other dates planned, but we're doing a bunch of little mini tours. And you might say, come to Brazil. You might just keep saying in the chat, you might be, come to Brazil over and over again. And I'm sorry, but we can't come to Brazil because instead of coming to Brazil, we're coming to Japan, baby. Japan, December 1st through the 10th. We're playing Japan, doing a whole 2-week tour over there. We're playing Tokyo. We're playing Osaka. We're playing Nagoya. We're even playing Amimachi. Where's that? You don't know? I know. But we're playing Kyoto. We're playing Hiroshima. It's going to be a wild time. We're going to keep you updated.
We're actually playing Hiroshima?
Probably, yeah.
Poor Brazil. Well,
yeah.
Maybe we'll go to Brazil at some point.
Yeah. But it's Japan's going to be wild. So
long-time podcast tune in. Johnny, welcome. Thanks for joining us.
Oh, Johnny's here.
Yes.
Hey.
We still got to play Nashville one day. Memphis.
Yeah, Memphis.
We are way overdue to do that at some point too.
We've got the PR companies that we're working with.
Wasn't there some Japan group trip thing?
Yes.
Ty.
There's a Japan group trip. So here's the deal. When we go to Japan, and so the reason that we haven't announced anything on this yet is we are waiting for Japan to open their borders, which it looks like it's coming very soon. Korea just opened their borders, fully. No vax checks, we're like COVID done. We're waiting on Japan probably in the next month. Once that gets announced, that the borders are open, that you can get tourist visas again, that everybody can come in, for a number of weeks and just like be tourists and not have to quarantine. We have a friend who runs a professional tourist company called Packset Tours, Pacset Tours. Aki and myself and Heidi all graduated Japanese class with this guy. He moved up to LA, started his company, and he's been doing great. He does small boutique tours, 10 to 15 people, and he does like ultra personalized tours for people. So he does like 1 month he'll do a anime tour, 1 month he'll do a beer tour, 1 month he'll do a food tour, 1 month he'll do a hot springs tour, he'll do a nature tour, he'll do so many years ago we asked him, when we come to Japan, would you want to put together a go see Lords of the Trident by night, sightsee by day Japan tour, like a boutique tour for like 10, 15 people? And he was all about it. So this is only going to be open for Patreon backers only. He's going to handle all of the logistics. He's going to handle flights out of LA. You got to get to LA first, so you got to get a flight there. But he's going to handle flights. He's going to handle accommodations. He'll tell you where to get food. And the entire price for 2 weeks, 2 fucking weeks in Japan, including, going to see the shows and everything, is going to be around $4,000. And that includes the flight over to Japan, which is insane. Okay? insane. You will never get it. You will never get a package like this ever again, and it will sell out immediately. So if you want to come to Japan with us, hang with us, maybe see him naked in an onsen. You know,
I'm an open man.
He's an open. You know. Then you got to make sure that you're on the Patreon. Patreon.com/Swords of the Trident. And save up your money because, like, when this drops,
yeah, I mean,
it will sell out.
I'll fucking sit and eat ramen with you, man.
Yeah, we'll get some ramen. we'll eat some octopus.
I'll walk around some old shrines with you.
I saw that going like in the naked realm somewhere. I was like, yeah, man, I'll sit around and eat ramen with you naked. It's cool.
Yeah, I mean, we'll do that too. Kyoto was my favorite.
Yeah,
hands down.
Kyoto is amazing.
Maybe Azuki, you can help me. It's the one in Kyoto where you go all the way up the hill and there's little shops and the gigantic orange shrine at the top. My all-time favorite. There's a specific name for that place and I don't remember what it is, but
yeah, the 5-tiered pagoda up there.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, that place is beautiful.
Yeah. Yep, that's it. I recognize it already. I can't say it, but I recognize it.
Kiyomizu-dera.
And we ended up there. It was 2016. We ended up there when the cherry blossoms were going, and it was just a kind of it felt like a cosmic coincidence. Like everything lined up, and we had just the perfect, glorious night up there at the top, walking around these shrines, and in the moonlight with the cherry blossoms and everything. And, I would, if I have the time, I will for sure go up that hill again and do that same thing.
Oh, we'll have
unbelievable.
We'll have the time because we're going to do at least 2 shows in Kyoto. So like we'll play a night, we'll stay, we'll like hang out. Yeah, and by the way, there's going to be like at least a couple shows in Tokyo, at least a couple shows in Kyoto, at least a couple shows in Osaka. We're going to be playing like 2 nights back to back. Not only do you get to see us, but with the showcase tour that we're on, the promoter puts together like 5 local bands that it's like 2 us and then 2 like local bands. So we'll be smack dab in the middle. We'll be in the best spot for the night. But you also get to see like a bunch of really fucking awesome like local Japanese metal bands. So it's gonna be a rad fucking time. So seriously, if you want to go on this, start saving right now. And when this drops, like get on it, like leave work, do whatever you need to do. If you're running a daycare, just throw a ball pit in the corner, put the kids in the ball pit, and get to a computer, right? Because you're gonna need to be on there the second it drops. Because we're gonna have like 15 slots, and then that's it.
Good night, E-Dub. Cheers. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight.
It's rock and roll bedtime.
Brewers and Cubs kick off the season tomorrow, so cheers, my friend.
The 2 weeks will include travel, I believe.
You're going to get Marty Freeman to a show. Yep.
Well, duh,
straight away,
like
done.
We need to say that. Like, it's just expected.
Yeah, Marty Freeman's just going to be, if you want to, you're going to see him naked. You're going to see Marty Freeman naked.
Yep.
Guaranteed.
And then Lord's shows at night. And,
yeah. By the way, like, you got to bring some long sleeve shirts when we're going to the onsen for the hot springs.
Tattoo boy.
Shit,
yeah.
I want to get more tattoos.
Shit.
Yeah. If you guys, by the way, if you guys have tattoos and you want to go to the hot springs, you want to go to the baths, make sure you just bring something. Like I got tattoos, but make sure you bring something that'll cover up those tattoos, because there's going to be a big sign in the front of the hot springs that says no tattoos, and you can just pretend that you don't speak Japanese, or you probably don't.
Don't have to pretend.
You don't even have to pretend. But you can also just pretend that you didn't see them. As long as the staff doesn't stop you, you got that gaijin smash. You can just go right in. You just go right in, and then they, like, once you're there and you're naked, they're not gonna like pull you out because tattoo guy. No, you're already in. But they will stop if there is like a visible tattoo on you. They will stop you ahead of time. But as long as you get through that gate, you're golden. So.
Lord's hoodie.
Yeah, put on your Lord's hoodie, and and get there. Oh, Groot, 10-year anniversary of my first Lord's concert. Oh my gosh!
What the hell?
Yeah,
that's amazing.
I can't believe like they've been around that long.
10 years.
Yeah, we've been around for 13, 14.
It's been a while. Let's let's just leave it at that.
Yeah, but as long as you get past the door, you're A-okay. So anyway, save up for that. Japan tour coming soon. We're really excited for that. That's going to be...
Hopefully they'll let us in the country.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm, at this point... I mean, okay, so, like, this was wild. Brent and I saw this, but, like, Frank Productions has stopped Vax checks.
Really?
Like, 100%.
All right.
Wow.
So, like, we went into Magic Sword, and we got an email ahead of time. I mean, you got an email, like, FYI, we no longer require proof of vaccination. We no longer require, negative COVID tests.
Last time I got a ticket for the Sylvie, they said that you had to be boosted within 6 months.
Yep.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Well, Frank Productions is, like, done.
Wow.
Good. So.
Well, it's an interesting. I feel like this summer everything is going to go, no matter what.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And hopefully another variant doesn't take off and start fucking shit up.
It's going to turn into the flu, where it's just going to be like an annual vax that
Yeah.
people need to get.
That's
What
fine.
happens?
You know.
Yeah.
I found out, I've told you guys this before, but like one of the wild things that I found. Oh.
Good night, soldiers of giants.
Soldier Giants, take it easy. One of the wild things that I found out was like the flu vaccine that we get every year is like a great grandfather of like the Spanish flu, like 1917. What is it, Aki? Yeah, 1917. Spanish flu. So it's like, yeah, COVID's like same thing. We'll get a yearly COVID shot and. So. But.
Cool, kids.
What else did we do in between releasing? I mean, we have like 500 music videos that we released.
Yeah.
Carry the Weight with Sex Hotline came on.
Yeah.
Came out.
Today, right? Yeah.
No, that was Feed the Wolves.
Was it 1918?
Oh, yeah,
1918. That one actually came out, I guess, before Dragon Force.
Oh, Luke Metzinger. Yo! Long time no see. Luke is a friend from my old high school days, back when I was a young kid before I lost all my teeth in my memory. Whoa! Good to see you, Luke. How's the Metamucil treating you? Oh!
You're right, Meat Canary. Sorry.
1918. Yeah.
What the fuck were we talking about? I'm lost.
We were doing.
Yeah, music videos.
Oh yeah.
We did a sex hotline.
Yeah.
We did a.
Felt like I was doing. Felt honestly, looking back at it, it's like, yeah, did I just shoot a porno? It almost feels like that. I didn't even do any of the risque shit. That was all.
That was all me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyhow, yeah. I guess today was Feed the Wolves.
Oh, whoops. Yep.
That was filmed at the Crystal Grand in the Dells.
Mm-hmm.
And
then we had the Lord Shopping Network at the end.
Oh yeah, where I'm being extra weird. Yeah.
People like to comment on how you don't blink.
Yeah.
In that video.
You are now the unblinking.
You almost never blink in that video.
I mean, I don't think he blinks. I was watching it. I don't see him blink.
There's one time thing, and when he moves back, I think he blinks.
Oh,
briefly. That's
how he did. Well, he did scream at the
This
floor.
is news to me. I don't even. Your
Yeah.
face had me dying.
Yeah, see?
I aim to please.
My only regret is I wish I would have done more like zoom ins to Brian's face. I should have done that
I'm being
more.
so fucking weird.
I think you did that in one take, right?
We did it in one take. Yep.
Yeah,
just like boom.
Like, what the fuck's wrong with me? I don't know.
And I knew this was going to happen, but I said in the thing, I was like, you can get it months before it's released, and it was like, oh, it's the week after it was released.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh. Yep, it's that kind of face.
Yeah. I'm good at dumb faces.
Yep. So say we
me
all.
Me and my stupid face.
Yeah. But yeah, music videos were this weekend.
Yes, yeah. Good segue.
This weekend we're going to go, we've rented a mansion.
No, but seriously.
No, but seriously, yes. We've rented a mansion. We took all the Patreon money and we blew it on caviar and a mansion. No, we're shooting the Dance of Control. Well, we're shooting all the Invitation and Dance of Control smashed together in the mansion at this place called the Pain in Oshkosh.
Bringing the pain.
Oh yeah, brother. Let me actually pull this up because it's a pretty sweet place.
Yeah, I don't even know what this looks like yet.
It is beautiful.
I know
inside.
you've sent the links, and I'm just too fucking...
Guys, there's going to be sick footy...
Don't have my shit together, not looking at anything.
Sick footy galore. Let me switch over to here so you guys can see what I'm seeing. We got laptop screen share going. Okay, so like here it is. So we've got the Great Hall. I think this is going to be...
It looks like the setting for King Diamond album, right?
Yeah, this one... This one's gonna. 77. This one's gonna be either me or Brian. I think it's gonna be in the Great Hall. We're gonna, the studio. I'm not. I don't know if anybody's gonna be in the studio or not, but
no Heart of Ashes video. Although that is probably definitely one of my favorite songs on the new album.
I think we're gonna put Brent in the breakfast room because he's a big breakfast guy.
Yeah, it's your own room, Brent.
He's an advocate for
breakfast.
Yes.
Yeah. All I ask is, can I do a guitar solo on a stairwell?
Oh yeah. Somebody's got to. I mean, at least a number of us have to be in the stairway in the stair hall.
How much choreographed dancing can we expect?
I just want to have
awkward,
awkward like shots of me just walking around the house. I can't play drums in it.
Right. We could do
hanging
that.
from a chandelier. I don't care.
Yeah. Aki's gonna
I'm sure they'd be into that.
Aki will be in the master bedroom, like looking around, all awkward. Just.
I think I already asked this, but like, if this is one of those mansions that has like the twin stairways that go around.
It does not, unfortunately.
Like, I feel like Brian could be on one side and I could be on the other.
It is not like that.
Is this place called the Pain like the Me? The answer is yes.
Yeah, it's the Pain E-Pants.
Holy shit.
And then outside,
Does Culver's do breakfast?
I don't know.
They should. They're searching on a gold mine, Trebek.
And then outside here we're gonna
Painty Pants Mansion.
We're gonna
it is now officially dubbed
the Painty Pants Mansion. Yeah,
yes.
we're gonna do a full band shot with some flyovers and all that sort of stuff. So picture Brett just like whoa, like banging away, and then boom in front of the mansion. So that's what we're gonna do. We've purchased the mansion. It is ours now. At least for 2 hours. We're gonna try our best to like finish everything.
Oh boy.
Yeah, no video for Heart of Ashes. Mar actually made a good point. Maybe it was at the after party. But, they were very as appreciative, I guess.
Oh yeah.
Because they made the point of. You're probably never going to play this live again because it doesn't fit in your set.
I mean,
and for the most part,
long.
that is true and accurate. Mm-hmm. And it doesn't fit the mood. Our sets these days are very
energetic.
Energetic, up tempo, and something like that is just hard to work in and keep the energy up.
Yeah.
Even if it's a very powerful piece of music that still hits me when I listen to it. It just it doesn't fit the trajectory of a set, particularly if we're opening for an Archers or a something or whatever. Yeah. Similar problem with Desolation, the bonus track off of Shadows.
Yeah.
Really, really enjoy that one, but it is so slow. It's really, really hard to put that in a live set without completely just the energy going.
If we were opening for Swallow the Sun, we could do Desolation, we could do Heart of Ashes.
We won't be the first band to get that call, though.
Yeah.
Generally speaking, we're not,
Yeah.
I feel like if we would play a 7-minute song, it would probably be Figaro.
Yeah, probably Figaro, yeah.
Well, that's the other thing, because, for the longest time, Figaro was my favorite.
Mm-hmm.
And Heart of Ashes is a contender. I don't know.
I mean, and then this album came along and then blew all of our favorites out of the water, because everything's our favorite.
Yeah.
I mean, what I'll say about this album is it's great, very technical, wonderful. I love it. 3 out of 5.
Yep.
Yeah.
Tough but fair.
Yeah.
Figaro is still such a strong.
It's so good.
Master of Speed reappear.
Larry's pulling out the deep knowledge.
I will not confirm nor deny, but we have plans, and I think we should just leave it at that.
Yeah, we got plans.
So, but we gotta ride the wave of this.
Have we played that for people?
Yes.
Yeah, a couple times.
We played it on some streams. We did at the Crucible when we played the Crucible way back.
Oh yeah, we did.
Oh my god!
And we also played it at. I think we played it at X-Ray before the world shut down.
Really?
I'm pretty sure we did.
Nope, we did. No, you're right. We did. We did.
Wow.
Yep. It was in the set for a hot minute. Mm-hmm. Figaro for Mad with Power, you know.
I'm all for it. I've been trying to get these guys to play Figaro for so long.
I would like another shot at it because if I'm being completely honest, we did this in. So not last one, but then I guess the last before that would have been 19.
Yeah.
So we did Figaro in 19, and there's a right before the vocals come back in at the end of the. Well, no. Before that. That run was okay.
Oh, okay.
But before that, before it gets clean again, there's like a
and
I was tripping over my cable and not sure where I was on stage, and I completely just bonked the shit out of those notes, and it was not good. And I do want a chance at redemption. I think I would love a really nice, solid. Clean live take of Figaro.
The last time we did that was in Europe?
In Europe, yeah.
That was the last time we played it, right? In Europe.
Yeah.
Oh man, it is.
Yeah, it
wow.
Was. Yeah.
Which really, really made me happy. By the way, the fact that it was one show in Europe, but we did do Figaro in Belgium.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And the fact that we got to perform that song on the European continent was. Kind of a bucket list sort of thing. But that's what I was trying to say earlier, and I couldn't think of it. But the fact that song got played in Europe was like...
Yeah, that was good.
So, I don't know. Yeah, I'm into it.
Do we play it every set?
That was my point. It was only Belgium. That's the only set. Because then, we were going to play it in Marburg, and then I was, having tech problems. Oh, and I got super crabby and bitchy about it.
We did play it in Marburg, didn't we?
I don't think so.
I don't.
We played Cross the Line, but we did not play Figaro.
Brian was not a happy camper.
Oh yeah, I thought you were mad because
I was mad because I wanted to play it and my shit was cut.
Oh, he's mad, Barry.
I was legit mad. I was being kind of a little bitch.
Yeah, he's crabby pants.
I could have handled that better, but at that point I was.
You had a rough week.
I was sick. I was homesick. I was physically sick from
disease.
We all
from disease, and
all of us ate just way too much highway schnitzel, and we learned for next time.
Yep.
The highway schnitzel.
Favorite gig in Europe?
Italy.
Italy was
or
good.
The acoustic show.
Marburg, tech issues
show.
aside, we had a great crowd in Marburg.
Yeah.
And then otherwise, Vienna was good except for getting concussed.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
it was great.
I went down for a headbang, and Brent went back like that, and we met in all the wrong places.
Yeah, it was bad.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
that's why Brian and I are stage right usually.
Yeah. Otherwise, it was the acoustic show.
Mm-hmm.
Was a lot of fun.
That was pretty great.
In Bremen.
In Bremen, and shout out to Tom. Haven't heard from him for a hot minute.
I've been chatting with him.
Right on.
Yeah, he's cool.
Does he like her?
Oh yeah. He loves her new.
I should probably just drop him a line because I haven't spoken to him in a really long time now.
Yeah.
But
yeah, we want to go back. I mean, we'll go back. We'll definitely go back. We got to do Japan first, and get our ducks in a row. Maybe do a West Coast tour.
Yeah, I mean that was.
When we get back on that
I think Grant's
that wanted
here.
us.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, Grant, let me tell you, brother.
He's fucking calling your bluff.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, let me tell you, brother.
Oh, Baron, I'm mad because, you know why? Because Grant took the master t-shirt, you know what he did to it? He took one sleeve, and he did this, he went, and then he took the other sleeve, and you know what he did to it? He went, and then he took the guns out, Baron, yeah. Uh-oh. Everybody...
Man!
loud. It's sexy time for Grant. Oh.
You like it loud.
You like it loud, Grant?
Oh, no.
Aki, you weren't sexy enough. Grant is gonna leave.
I had to drink my beer.
Oh.
Gets better with every beer.
Oh, hell yeah.
So yeah, CD release show.
Grant was here.
And
in this room.
And it really put the whole thing over the top in the best of ways, in every way. So thank you again,
Grant.
It was awesome.
I just mixed your first song on the of the bootlegs. We've got all the audio and video back. We're gonna have the whole show. I told this earlier. We're gonna have the whole show released to Patreon, so you'll see that, and you can also
fungible.
The show wasn't fungible.
Sure
man.
wasn't.
And also the.
What does that mean? Oh.
The that little thing. Wink, wink. Don't give it quite away yet, but that little thing will be coming out in 10 days. So. I'm going to be shooting the rest of it this weekend, actually. So, but Grant, we can't thank you enough for being an amazing person, an awesome friend, for coming all this way, for crossing a border.
Yeah.
You know, for letting the U.S. inspections people be like, what's with your mustache? You got hiding some in there.
What caliber is that mustache?
Yeah, what caliber is? Oh, by the way. I think we're gonna get banned for Twitch from this but so I'm shooting a video that Grant is in. It's the Kickstarter video, and I wanted to buy a prop gun.
Ooh.
I wanted to buy
a Pets of the Trident calendar.
A Pets of the Trident.
You could actually make that go. I
mean,
think.
Aki.
I've got 5 days. I got 5 months.
Oh, you're being mustache. Let me go get a mustache, but I'll go get the mustache when I go get this next thing.
So you've got a pile of animals. You usually have a dog, cat. I have 2 cats.
It's better than the Lords of the Trident sexy calendar that Aki will not let us do again.
House and we're covered.
Yeah. So I tried to buy a prop gun. I tried to buy a prop gun on Amazon, and one with the orange tip, and it was just like a cap gun, and I could not buy a cap gun on Amazon. They would not ship it. It's like you cannot ship prop guns. This is illegal in Wisconsin. However, they would let me buy this next item, which I will go get, and you guys can talk while I go get it.
So yeah, we collectively have our. You choose your You do a little research. You do a little bit of work. You have your 2 or 3 Aki cat pictures of all time, best of all time.
Oh my god!
And those go in there.
Man, that's hard.
Well, right. You have to
I think that was mom's cats.
Or you
That's
get
true.
I think brisket and butter.
Yeah. I think we got to have
that tail.
I know, right?
They have to be tailored to us. Oh, this is a great idea. I like this.
So we've been calling her Pants Queen all along. It's Pawn Takes Queen.
Yeah, but
although
it's Pants Queen.
Pants Queen is good too.
It's Pants Queen.
That's a wonderful idea. Thank you.
Okay, so now that I have this mustache on, they wouldn't let me purchase a gun with an orange tip on it.
Mustachio question.
Mustache. They wouldn't let me purchase a gun with an orange tip on it, a cap gun. Oh no, that's bad. But I could buy this. I could buy this gun. A full-on BB gun. That looks exactly like a real gun and shoots BBs.
If you pulled that out in front of a police officer,
You know what?
they would shoot you.
They would shoot me.
Yep.
Yeah, I need
They would.
that.
This is 100%. This is a real gun. Looks like a real gun. There's no orange tip on this sucker. So
you can't buy a fake-looking plastic cap gun, but you can buy that.
How can
USA?
I don't understand. I don't understand the rules. Why? I wanted a gun with an orange tip, and now I have a gun that would get me shot in the streets. So,
what caliber is that mustache?
Well, this is a 38 special.
Nice.
Hold on loosely, but don't let go.
Grant,
America.
What? How did you feel about the really drunk guy chanting USA during the fucking show?
Yeah.
I didn't know how to respond. I'm gonna put this gun away.
Dick Shoot. Yeah, now you can really be Sheriff Dick Shoot.
Derek Shifshot.
God
Derek
don't kill you, I will.
Yeah, if God don't kill you, I will.
Mr. Derek Shifshot.
Oh my God, yeah.
And to answer your question earlier, yes, I was on Reddit and I saw someone had a cat named Trisket, and I was like, what about a cat named Brisket? And so I named one of the cats Brisket.
The other cat is named Butter, so it's Butter and Brisket.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Aki's got. Let me see if I can pull up. You get an extra Aki cat picture because let me see if I can pull up a photo of Aki with Butter and Brisket here.
Yeah, I can see too if I have.
That we've got a Lords of the Trident shared thing here. I'm just gonna. I'm just gonna go for broke and just start scrolling through. Which one?
Oh, the first one. I just
Brian.
took out of Brian.
That's a great picture.
At the CD release show.
That is a good. Yeah,
he's got his Brian
name on him so he doesn't forget it.
Yep.
And then let's see.
There could be a lot of salacious things in
here.
here.
Man, so many salacious things. I know I've got a picture of.
Aki.
Oh, I love this picture. This is great.
Oh yeah,
that's such a great picture.
Oh.
That's Doug's Hero's cat.
Doug representing.
Yep. And then Aki.
Listening to your knee surgery story.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
That's the face he was making.
Yep.
Oh, what other gems do we have in here?
That one down there is actually MSW.
Oh yeah, that's true. Let me scroll up a little bit. I know we've got Aki cat pictures in here somewhere. Here's cat pictures of Steve.
Oh, nice.
Steve's cat next to the fire. Very nice.
Having a great time.
So the local 586 in Chapel Hill, they have a mug. Happy birthday, I can't. Alexis Bijou Co. They have a birthday party every year for this mug that they found at the thrift shop on that date. So let me see here, but I know we've got an Aki cat picture in here somewhere. Maybe I just search for cat. Oh, here's me and Thor.
God,
look at bicep. That huge bicep, just gigantic.
Big meaty arm.
Yeah.
Sometimes I forget you had short hair.
I do. I did.
I had short hair.
Yeah.
What is this?
Aki, when did we go see your cats?
I mean, God,
it was a while ago.
I feel like I can't remember when we played in Carbondale. Was that 2017? When we saw the comment in 2018.
Is that at the Crucible?
That is at the Crucible.
That is at the Crucible.
We found that sign.
Yep. That's a great one. So many memories in here.
It is really good.
Oh, there's Brett petting Sarah Longfield's dog.
Yeah.
That dog was so great.
It must be before Matt Power.
So little. So
maybe if I just search for cat, it would.
It's okay. They can
it would
always
come
just,
up.
Yeah.
They can always dream.
They can always.
Oh! Here it is, ladies and gentlemen. We got it. Butter and brisket together. There it is.
Oh yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Which one's butter? Which one's brisket?
Yeah, Aki. Which one?
Who are you petting?
So Butter is the one closer to me, and she's really funny because her body's really big, but her head is tiny. And then Brisket is more lanky, and he's the one I'm petting in that moment.
Oh.
Brisket's pure evil.
Let's look at some more.
He's just horribly annoying.
Look at that. Look, Aki cat picture. Oh, that's a great picture of a Dairy Queen. Dual petting action right there.
Yeah.
Boom. It's a single petting action. Oh, there's Brian. Oh, look at that. Oh, yeah. He's like, hello, ladies.
Put that on the calendar.
Yeah. Oh, there it is.
I'd wrap that up in a quesadilla.
I shared that video. It came up in my.
Oh,
sorry.
God.
No, you're all good.
I shared that video because it came up in my memories, and that fucking cracks me right the fuck up every time I watch it.
God.
This is my favorite picture.
Brad!
This is one of my favorite pictures of Aki of all time.
Call your bluff, Brent, and drink your shitty.
I love this picture. Oh man, look at your beard.
Lots of beard
Look at that beard.
He is definitely a bearded man.
Wowee.
Fuck.
Wowee.
What is that?
Who is that indeed?
I forgot it.
Oh, and then when we made the world's longest pedal chain in Fort Collins,
Yeah,
That's
we
where that
did
was. I was
Yeah.
trying to think of where that
That was
picture
us.
was.
Yeah, we did that.
It's all us.
We're due to go back there again too.
I know,
Yeah.
right?
I mean, we're due. We're
Hopefully, if we do that West Coast tour, we can swing by.
paint him like one of your French.
We tried
parents.
to get Post Paradise in for the CD release party, and they couldn't make it.
Such a good band.
Really
Yeah,
good
they're
band.
freaking awesome.
Yeah, as it turns out, when you take 2 years off from doing anything because of a pandemic, there's a lot of places you feel like you need to go.
Yeah.
And things to do.
God, I have so many pictures.
There's so many pictures in here.
This is the definition.
Oh, you're into Elliot land now.
we're
You're
back
into
in it.
you're into pre-Baron mode
What is
now.
what is this video all about?
This is
I don't wanna
falling
know.
down a rabbit hole.
Yeah.
This is what you call it.
You recording Heart of the or Den of the Wolf?
Oh yeah, that's Den of the Wolf right there.
I missed that.
Yeah, I don't
skeleton
recognize that
Yeah, I was
room.
gonna say I don't.
That's this room.
recognize
It
any
is.
of
Oh
that.
right. Oh, that's
That is
because
this
I don't.
wolf.
Yeah, because it was unfinished. Yes.
Yep. So anyway, oh, Grant.
Wow.
Don't give us money, Grant.
Grant, thank
Grant.
Trying to pull us out of the rabbit hole that we
Did it
just fell
squirt-
down. Here's
Yeah.
some money, you dickwad.
Did it
He's like,
squirgle the warbles?
Here, let me.
I mean,
here's
most
a
likely.
here's a
you,
picture of Grant, because Grant gave us. Thank you, Grant. Gave us some money. Cheers. Cheers to Grant.
Cheers.
I have nothing.
Grant, I said before, but man, you're so chill, so
You
fun
want some
hanging out
shitty
with
beer?
I'm really
Now
genuinely
you can drink
excited to see you and Andy in that other band. That'll be awesome.
Yeah.
Shitty beer.
I am. I'm very excited to go to Hyperspace Fest and spend some time with my Canadian friends, and my
And then
Canadian
not
friends,
spill beer on your laptop.
and not spill beer.
Cheers.
Hey, cheers.
Guys, could we take a moment to? I'm curious what's the current album everyone's listening to?
Okay.
I always find it interesting.
The Offering by Lords of the Trident. 3 out of 5.
I mean that's been in the CD player in my car for since you gave me a copy. So
Yeah. I mean, I've been listening to it on my iTunes for a long time, but I was still on that verge of listening to silence a lot. But recently, I put back on the Singularity.
so good, so good.
Yeah.
It is. Xenotaph is the follow up, and I really, really, really want to hear it.
Yeah, the Singularity is by Scar Symmetry.
Yep.
I don't know.
Any one of these decades.
Yeah. I mean,
I will wait as long as it takes.
let's see. An album that I was on, Lost Horizons by Dario, the guy in Italy.
Oh,
okay,
Came out,
yeah.
so I've been listening to that. I've been Aki recommended Memories by Coastal.
Yeah.
I've been listening to that.
So catchy.
I've been listening to the new Seven Kingdoms record that nobody else has, but I got it leaked, baby. It's on Bear Share.
Yeah.
It's Britney Spears _naked_.exe. Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot. As I passed Paney. Anyone else want Empire CDs, Ottoman Empire CDs? Honestly, message us. We'll get them out to you. I have them by the pound. It is no longer a concern.
Yeah.
I've mostly been listening to new stuff, but people were saying, I've listened to the Ghost album several times.
Ghost album's good.
I really like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll have to check it out.
I want to give a recommendation to everybody out there, because I know everybody's thirsty for new music. If you haven't heard the new Mega Colossus album, go get that album. Holy shit! Riptime. Go get Riptime. That Mega Colossus are they are the people that we started the term New Wave of Nice Metal Buds, referring to us and Mega Colossus.
Oh, I didn't know.
So they are
I did not know that.
They are the originators. We were at Rapid Fire Fest, and we were driving around looking for a place to eat, and we were talking about how everybody thinks metal guys are so angry and mean, but we're just a bunch of Dungeons and Dragons nerds, who want to get to bed at a reasonable hour, and we're we should be the new wave of nice metal buds or whatever, and that's where that started. Was with Mega Colossus. So please go check out Mega Colossus. Riptime, that album fucking rules. All their last couple albums absolutely totally rule. Go grab that. They're going to be on Out of Power this year. So you're going to see them.
They're coming back. That's wonderful.
Yeah.
Yep.
I can't wait to see those guys again.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the Ghost album. Nice.
Yes.
Um,
I'm going to put a link in the chat just so everybody has it, but keep talking.
Sugar album. Checked out the Red Hot Chili Peppers album. Joey keeps linking me obscure black metal.
I'm boycotting the Chili Peppers album.
It's pretty mediocre.
It's not good.
Longtime fan. Probably not going to listen to it a second time.
I'm going to show my age here, but I remember being in high school. I don't know if it was freshman year or sophomore, but like Californication came out, and I remember my friend Dan and I were talking about how like they were new Red Hot Chili Peppers, but still good. And now it feels so weird, like for people to be like Californication, old Red Hot Chili Peppers. But for us back in the day, like old Red Hot Chili Peppers was like
Blood Sugar
Sex Magic.
Yeah.
That's even new.
That's like
self-titled. Yeah. Like, that's the old shit.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that funny?
Blood Sugar Sex Magic is like their 5th album or something.
I think it's
Fourth or fifth. Yeah.
That's crazy.
I have listened to nothing because I'm working on more stuff already. I have played oboe for an undisclosed project. I have written other music for other undisclosed projects.
Yep.
And I am developing new video game music for the end of the month. So I am playing solo at the Midwest Gaming Classic at the end of the month in Milwaukee. And then we are also playing the Midwest Gaming Classic VIP party.
Yeah, so if you're not a VIP, you can hit the door, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Did I play the oboe part on the orchestral arrangement? I sure did. And I purposely left it vague. I apologize if you were expecting oboe live at the CD release party. I am very timid to bring my oboe to a live gig like that. It'll get stepped on and smashed or something. And dealing with the reeds and everything else, there's no way. I'm never gonna play oboe live with this band.
You need an oboe tech to wet your reed.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got Kat in chat. We got a question. What time is the solo set at Midwest Gaming Classic?
9:15.
The solo
set.
So I will be playing off and on the entire convention in the Guys, Games, and Beer room, which I don't know exactly what room that will be, but I will make that public as soon as I know. The last MGC, which was only 6 months ago, I also got a solo set on Sunday, and I'm hoping I get that again. I haven't heard. I should probably follow up on that and get the DL on that. So I did get to play on the big stage, and then otherwise I just kind of jammed in the Guys, Games, and Beer room at my leisure. So I will be doing that again. I'll be playing Friday night for the pre-show, all day Saturday into Lord's playing Saturday night, and I will do Sunday. Hopefully have a Sunday solo set on the main stage as well. That would be the all-time. I will come home with the re-aggravated tennis elbow. Hopefully not, but that's how I enjoy those high-energy environments, just doing my thing and entertaining.
And then shortly thereafter, Brian is going to do a solo shred session where he's going to play some video game music on the Twitches.
So on the heels of this weekend, I guess May 7th, we're time TBD, but I will do since all of this material will be fresh under my fingers again, and it is somewhat of an undertaking to get all of these video game covers back under my fingers, since keep it fresh and do a live stream for you.
Thank you, Schwartz.
Yay.
I'm glad you love the new album.
Yes, thank you.
Yes.
With more announcements for that as it gets closer.
Yep. So, all right. Well, I think we're gonna call it here.
It's almost 11 o'clock. It's probably
Grant is gonna Grant, are you live yet? Are you not live?
I was gonna say we could raid.
We could raid Grant.
Post those set times in the Discord announcements. I mean,
we will.
I'm a slacker and I never go on the Discord.
Yep.
But we could probably work that out in some.
Something out.
Yeah, work something out.
So if Grant, we're gonna raid somebody. If Grant is pumping the iron, we're gonna raid him. Otherwise, while I figure out who we're going to raid, be it Grant or be it someone else, I'm going to give the last sentence, the last thought, the last iota of this wonderful podcast, TRIDENTCast number 56.
Oh my god!
Number 56. To the man,
Still counting?
the myth, the legend. You know him, you love him, you want to be him.
His old Greg. Sorry.
Frank Clark.
Oh, thanks for tuning in.
You gotta keep talking while I find somebody to raid, though.
Oh, I have to keep talking. They don't let me talk because I just play bass. But
we bought a mansion, yo.
What did you think of the new Meshuggah album?
I thought it was good. Not a lot stood out to me on the first listen, so I kept it in my to listen to list to give it more repeats. I mean, it was good.
I just listened to it today.
We're gonna raid Andrew. We're gonna raid Andrew from Unleash the Archers.
Yay!
Here we go.
You guys should check out this band Unleash the Archers if they're good.
Yeah, 3, 2, good night.
Peace out, beaches.